I played the House of Blues every week in Chicago for a long time, starting like 1999. So about the early 2000s, I don't remember the exact date. The booking agent calls me the day of the show and he's like, do you mind if this guy opens up for you? And we played in the restaurant. And he just wants to, he's kind of doing a little showcase. Is that okay? I'm like, yeah. Well, it was Joe Bonamassa. I knew about him because he was kind of famous as a kid. He was in a, if you're a guitar player, you knew. But he wasn't anywhere, obviously. He's opening up for me at the House of Blues restaurant. And I brought that up to Joe, and he goes, oh, I remember that. He goes, because I called down Bruce Ziegler to sign me, and he refused to sign me. It's like, oh, you're in good company, Stevie Ray Vaughan, the Thunderbirds, Robert Cray, you're in good company. How this happened was, I actually did a show at the Kingston Mines, and someone filmed it from the audience, parts of it, and they sent it to me, and I liked this little section of me playing slide, and I put it on Twitter and Instagram, whatever. It was like 30 seconds.
I've been aware of Joanna Connor for 20 years, and she's been a staple in the blues community. She's been, she's been around a long time. She's made some good records. And this whole project kind of came on my radar because I saw a video of her playing. It was some festival. And for about a minute and a half, she summoned up these demons that I didn't realize were in her. And I was like, because we all tap into that every once in a while. And to meet Joanna Connor this is one of the nicest people you ever meet in your life. But there's always the demons. We all play because there's the demons. And I was like, if I can condense this into a record and get her to summon these demons in a more elongated form, I think we may have something.
Vernon Reid from Living Color retweets it, and then Joe Bonamassa retweets it, and says something like the essence of it was kind of like, this woman is bad in the best of ways, or the best intentions, or something like that, and I want to make her, want to take the unknown out of her equation. So I reached out, and he texted me, taking my phone like immediately, and we started a little conversation via text, and he's like, I've known about you for a long time. I love what you do, and I really think you've been underserved. And he repeated that again, like, I want to take the unknown out of your equation. We kept in touch, and then eventually he's like, okay, let's get you down to Nashville at Ocean Way Studios, which is a huge, beautiful studio. And that was how it all started, and that was in February of 2020.
Joanna, at first was a little timid to sing in front of us, Josh Smith and I.
I was really intimidated to sit in front of a guy of that ability. Although, I know how I can play, but this guy's on that whole other level. But he made it just so comfortable. He was funny. I don't know, I felt comfortable in his presence. The vibe between us was good, and I didn't expect that.
I finally told her, I said, Joanna, you know me as Joe, your friend Joe, for a long time. I said, I may have to change my bedside manner to kind of get you into this headspace of this fiery, almost punk rock blues singer guitarist.
Gosh, the studio for me, I've made quite a few CDs, and I've been on other people's albums, and I might go in the studio once or twice a year, at most. I'm a live musician. I've been in bars forever and festivals. That's my comfort zone. Like just, going in the studio with Joe Bonamassa, I was on the plane like,
in some respect, it was a great experience for me as a producer because I needed to laser focus her on the mission statement. And in other cases, in other respects, I didn't relish the fact of having to be the tyrant that I was. And I apologized to her afterwards, and I gave her a big hug, and I wrote her a note.
He would be like, okay, pick up this guitar. No, this is Joe Bonamassa's collection. He said, well, bring your main guitar, which I did. And he goes, yeah, that's good. And bring your pedals. And he looked at my pedals and goes, no, we're not even using these.
But I was a tyrant because I wanted this record to showcase what I knew was inside of her. And I believe we've achieved the goal.
He was like, I want your vocals as tough as your guitar. People know how tough you are on the guitar. Your vocals have to match. He was like, yeah, other singers, I worked with other singers and they would be in the lobby crying right now. I was like, I'm from the Chicago blues scene. This is not going to make me cry. So, yeah. He said, I'm a benevolent dictator. I'm like,